Hey everyone, this is Marbozir. This is part 1 of Let's Play Total War Rome 2. So, the game has been released today, which is 3rd September 2013, and I will be starting a new campaign. Now, before I actually start, a few words of warning, I guess. I know there are people out there who played hundreds, if not thousands of hours of Total War games. I'm not one of them. I'm playing because I enjoy strategy games in general, so please do adjust your expectations accordingly. So, I've been thinking about what faction to play. There are so many to choose from, and they are all interesting, to be honest. I want to try all of them. But in the end I decided to play Egypt. The initial challenge is ranked as normal, and I actually like the bonuses. At least I like the research bonus. I have never played a strategy game where research bonus would be a bad thing. Anyway, I will be playing on normal difficulty, since this is going to be my first Rome 2 game. I will most likely play a second game alongside this one on higher difficulty level, so on hard, as a different faction, either on the channel or on the live stream. I haven't actually decided what faction I'm going to play for my second game, so if you want to see one of these factions more than the others, feel free to post a comment below. These are the available factions. I can play as one of the Greek states, Sparta, Epirus, Athens. I can play as Germanic tribes. I can play as Macedon or Egypt. This is what I will be playing in this game. The Gallic tribes, the Britannic tribes, the Eastern empires, either Parthia or Pontus. As Carthage, one of the three factions in Carthage, or Rome. Rome is actually ranked as easy for the initial challenge, which is understandable. Carthage is ranked as hard from the looks of it. Parthia is also ranked as hard. Britannic tribes are ranked as easy. Gallic tribes are ranked as hard. Egypt is ranked as normal, as I already said. And the Greek states are also ranked as hard. This is on top of the regular game difficulty. So let's get started then. I will be playing Egypt. Let's start the campaign. Now, I already played the game a little bit, so I'm familiar with the basics, with the interface, and I know my way around, roughly. But if you have any suggestions or any comments, then as usual, post them all below. I always appreciate any tips. Just keep in mind that I do have my own playstyle, so to speak.
Your former vassals, Cyrenaica, have deigned to declare their independence and must be...
Right, I'm not sure if I want to listen to this dude.
Cyprus remains true, but is at risk from invasion.
Egypt shall be victorious, there we go. That's the too long didn't read, or didn't listen. Alright, so let's have a look then. This is my first objective, because there are general victory conditions for the entire game, but there are also smaller missions or quests, whatever you want to call them, that you get on the way. And this is one of them. I need to completely control 3 provinces, either by direct ownership or through military allies. So the way it works in the game, you have the general province, like this one, and each of the provinces can have up to 4 regions, which are these. I can click any of these cities, settlements, and then I will be able to manage all of them at once. So this entire thing is a region, Egyptus region, and it's split into... that's province, that's how the game calls it at least. And these are the regions, so Alexandria is an actual region in the Egyptus province. That's the terminology the game uses at least. So let's have a look at the objectives first. These are my ultimate objectives, so I need to do this to win the entire game. There are 3 victory types: military victory, economic victory, and cultural victory. So, for example, if I want to achieve military victory, I need to control 120 settlements. Yeah, that's going to take a while. And completely control the following 6 provinces. Also maintain 120 units total and 60 naval units. Alright, well, that's going to take a while, but that's the whole point. And these are my short-term objectives. So, construct the following building. I'll keep that in mind. Be at war with the following faction. Well, that's the easiest quest ever. I just need to declare war. I don't necessarily want to do that right away, though. And subjugate this faction by making them my satrapy or capturing their last remaining settlement. Cyrenaica. So let's have a look at the strategic map. Where are they? Oh yeah, these are my western neighbors then. So they are one of my objectives and I'm actually at war with them. This is my diplomatic status. I am currently at war. This is faction ownership. So this is me, the blue one. Public order. Yeah, my public order is low. That's not good. Region wealth and region growth. So I need to take care of my public order. And I'm probably going to need some food. I'm only at +4 food right now, which is not good. If I go in the negatives, then my people will start starving. I don't want that to happen, and I will start taking attrition. Predicted income, so my income is fine. Let's have a look at taxes. This is trade and finance screen, so I can raise or lower my taxes, which is going to affect public opinion. I might actually lower my taxes, because I'm getting 2000 per turn. And if I lower my tax a bit, I'm going to raise my public opinion a little bit, or at least lose some of this penalty. Okay, so that looks good to me. I don't have any trade partners. Well, I do.
And shows whether they are exported.
But I don't think I can actually do anything here. Yeah. Shut up, woman. Alright, so nothing to see here.
The taxes tab.
I told you what you should do. So, next up, technology. So, the way it works in Rome 2 is that you have military technologies and civic technologies. And before I unlock these 3 trees, there are 3 separate military trees and 3 separate civic trees. I need to research these 2. So I'm probably going to do that first. I think I'm going to go for the civil technologies first. That seems to make sense, especially since I'm a little bit low on food and I'm low on public opinion. And I don't think these guys are actually going to beat me. This is the only war that I have. Do I have any troops over here? Yes, I actually do. So I can move these guys here and merge these armies together. Or at least transfer some of the troops between my armies. I can't actually merge the generals together. So let's do that then. And before I finish my turn, I can build a few things. So food should probably be my top priority right now. I don't have to worry about my income. I could upgrade my city, but then I will get -6 food. That's not good. So let's start from this. I can upgrade my hamlet to a village, which will give me +5 food instead of +3. Alright, that looks good then. And extra 20 wealth from agriculture, as well as extra 10% wealth from agricultural buildings. And extra garrison. So that looks good, let's do that. And I'm going to do the same here. I do like the way region management works. All I need to do is click on one of these cities in the entire province and then I can manage all 4 at once. I like that. It speeds things up. Alright, so now I can expand the city, which will give me an extra slot for a building, but I will actually have to use that slot, because if I don't, if I leave it be, it will develop slums, which then I will have to pay to remove. And slums reduce both food and public opinion, from what I remember. So considering I'm down to 700 gold right now, or whatever the currency in the game is called, I think I'm going to finish it here and proceed to the next turn. I don't think I can do anything else on this one, at least. I picked my technology, I had a look at trade and finance, I can have a look at diplomacy. So I might be able to get some more trade agreements, perhaps. I already have trade agreement with Athens. I don't have a trade agreement with Sparta. I can't trade with them. I can't trade with Macedon. I'm not sure if they are going to accept. Oh no, I already have a trade agreement. Okay. What about some of these guys?
Greetings, friend.
Yeah, trade agreement, and they will probably accept. So that looks good to me. And I think that's pretty much it. I might want to maintain good relations with my eastern neighbors. I wouldn't want them to attack me when I'm dealing with my western neighbors. That would be bad times for me. So what about these guys, for example?
I will do you the honor of listening to your tale.
Non-aggression pact?
Hoping to hear
A non-aggression
Moderate.
pact is a
They
temporary
accepted.
agreement
Okay, that's
between
good.
two factions
Can I just click on
not
this?
to
Yes.
attack each other for a period of time.
I got non-aggression pact
It
with
can
these
be
guys
broken at
already.
any time by either party.
Okay, I'll keep
But
it
there
like
is a
this then.
diplomatic relation
So, let's
between
finish.
the
Shut
two.
up, woman. Right, I'm just going to reduce the amount of hints in game settings, I believe, or not. Or battle interface, that might be it. No, it's not. Okay, I'm not sure where I can reduce that. Oh yeah, campaign advice. So I'm going to keep it on low and battle advice on low. And let's finish the turn. I might edit out. Oh, what? Oh right, there's one more thing I forgot about. So because I control all of the regions in this province, I can have one edict, which could give me some extra bonuses. So plus 5% tax rate, plus 4 food, plus 4 public order. That seems like useful edict right now, considering I'm kind of low on public opinion. At least I'm in negatives right now, at -3. I can see everything that affects it right here. So -3 for cultural differences, -4 for taxes, and -6 for slaves. Alright, so I can change the edict later if I want to, but for now I'm going to use it for plus 4 food and plus 4 public order. Also, I should be able to recruit some troops, even though I'm a little bit low on gold. But I can recruit a few, so I could definitely use more ranged units, so let's grab some slingers. That's 280 gold per unit, and I can recruit 2 of these guys, then I will run out of money. Alright, I think I'm going to edit out some of the AI turns, because the AI turns take a while, even at the start of the game, and from what I heard it gets much worse later on. So I will probably remove some of them from the video, unless something interesting happens, like some kind of deal. Alright, nothing interesting happened, just a lot of movement. So, word has been received, the governor of this province will carry... Oh yeah, that's the edict. And I finished recruiting some units. Nice, so now I can transfer some units from this army to this army, because I'm already at war with my western neighbors, obviously, and I don't plan going to war with my eastern neighbors. I can recruit some units in Jerusalem while my second general just chills out there, and send my second general west, or first general in this case. And I can still recruit some more. I can have up to 20 units, I have 13 right now, so I can easily grab a few more. I think I'll grab at least 2 more slingers, that definitely sounds like a good idea. I have a decent balance of melee units, so more infantry would be nice though. Let's have a look. Axemen. These seem to have the highest weapon damage out of all of the infantry types that I have available at the moment. And the Nubian Spearmen as well. The Nubian Spearmen have much higher defense, 60 melee defense, 13 charge bonus, 21 charge bonus. Okay, so the main advantage the Axemen have is the higher melee attack, but not by much. They do have significantly lower melee defense though. I think I'll go for the Spearmen. They are both quite expensive, 460 compared to 180 for Egyptian infantry, but these are quite significantly better. These are pikemen units though, and these are regular infantry units, so I probably want both, like so. Actually, I want regular infantry instead of pikemen first. I don't think I'll have to deal with a lot of cavalry right now, so that seems like a good idea.
Ready for order.
Alright, let's have a look. I expanded... No, I didn't expand my cities, right. So I need 2 more turns to finish upgrading these villages. I could save up money and upgrade my city. I will get -6 food, but I will get some other really nice bonuses. So I think I'll do that. I'll just wait to get 3500 gold. And I think that's all I can do on this turn, really. So that wasn't super exciting, and I'm not fighting anyone just yet. But it's okay, I will, sooner or later. And here we are, research completed, so now I can get something nice in civil technologies, something useful for food, possibly. Oh, did I have a quest for this building? I think so. Let's have a look. I think that was one of my objectives. Yes, it actually is, so I'm going to research this. That seems like a fairly obvious choice right now. Plus 3% tax rate in the next one. Plus 2 culture conversion. Well, I'll decide once I finish this. That's only 2 turns, so not too bad. I might grab a military technology or 2. I don't want to neglect my army, definitely not. Someone declared war, but that doesn't concern me right now. Recruitment is complete, so I'll go straight for this settlement. I see no reason not to. I should have more than enough troops to deal with that, and I can recruit some more on this turn. So let's grab some more, because I can. I actually have quite a lot of money, so I could afford getting some light cavalry. That's 500 gold per unit, but I can afford that right now. So 3 cavalry units, that's definitely going to be useful. And this guy can just chill in Jerusalem. I will recruit some more units for him, just so I have some basic defenses in this area, in case someone decides to declare war on me after all.
What can I do for Egypt?
So recruit the units. Oh yeah, I can't recruit a whole lot in here. I have to develop these settlements first. Alright, so I have to expand these cities from the looks of it. But let's grab a village first. I'm at 8 food, which is not a lot. And I can expand the city at the same time. You don't get slums immediately, but if you leave empty slots just sitting there doing nothing, you will eventually get slums. And it costs some money to get rid of them. Alright, and here we are again, construction report. Yep. Nothing new there. So let's have a look now. I should have enough gold to build something in here. So preferably something that will allow me to recruit better units. So Master Field, yep, that will unlock a lot of units. So that seems to be the most reasonable choice in this situation. I definitely want some recruitment capabilities in this province. Meanwhile, and I still have enough gold to build something, maybe? Maybe not? No, not really. I'll probably just save up to upgrade my city. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. So, let's go. Now, I have to move into this province, which means I won't be able to recruit any more units. Or I could just move to my border, recruit a few more, and then attack on the next turn. Actually, I'm at 19 out of 20, so there's no point. But I have to keep my distance, because I can't actually attack the settlement on this turn. Which kind of makes sense, I suppose. Okay, so let's have a look. Can I expand this anymore? Because I might need more than just master fields in here. Nope, I need 1 population surplus. So that's just something I have to wait for. I can expand this, but I think I'll wait with that. There's no rush. I can always expand the city, that doesn't cost me anything. I just need to wait 1 turn before I can start building something. But for now, I'll just keep it like this. Alright, so onwards. And here we are again, research complete. So let's handle that first. Now I think I'll unlock the technology trees next. I don't want to focus too much on civil technologies, but that does mean I can start building this school thingy to complete one of my objectives. So let's do that right away. I think I'm going to need a new slot for that specifically. Most likely, yes. Can I upgrade this city yet? No, I don't have enough money. But let's grab a slot somewhere here in Alexandria, sounds good to me. And now I can actually attack this settlement and maybe get into a proper fight. There we go, not a huge garrison. So I could auto-resolve this, I suppose. I want a slightly bigger fight before I go into actual battle. So I'm going to auto-resolve this, because I would quite obviously just crush them. Don't worry though, I will go into proper battle once I see a slightly bigger challenge than this. So I can occupy the settlement. I can loot it. which will give me some gold, but lower the provincial stability, or raise instability. Or I could raise it. I think I'll just occupy it.
Waiting for more orders.
And I got a new rank, which means I can upgrade my general and give him some new skill. +1 authority. Commander, strategist, warrior. I think I'll go for commander. The bad thing about this is that there's no clear explanation what this actually does. I mean, there are 3 attributes every general has, so there's authority, there's cunning, and there's zeal. And getting these skills unlocks some further skills later on, so this is an actual tree that branches out. You just can't actually see it, as far as I know. Anyway, there's no resistance here, from what I can see so far. Let's have a look at the strategic map real quick. Yeah, I'm at war with all of these. So is this part of the same province? Yes, it is. Oh yeah, that's the capital city of the province. So I assume most of the defenses will be over there. Which means I might want to take this one first. This is way closer, obviously. So let's go there and see if there's any kind of resistance. Recruitment options. No, I don't want recruitment. I'm fine with what I have. Although I could grab one more unit, I suppose. I'm at 19 out of 20. So there's no reason not to. Extra slingers? Yeah. More ranged units are never a bad thing. Meanwhile, can I upgrade this yet? No. I have to save some of my money. I need 3,500. So I will have that on the next turn. Alright, I'll keep my money then. Alright, so I got an offer from one of my neighbors. Trade agreement, and I'm going to accept it. I see no reason not to accept it. I already have non-aggression pact with them. So, sounds good to me. And they don't want anything extra for that trade agreement. Quite often when the AI offers a trade agreement, they will want something extra from you. Especially when you're weak. I guess I'm not weak enough for them to demand anything. Disgrace, what? Okay, apparently this is bad. I'm not quite sure how this entire political system works or whatever. I do have some options here. This is the part that I'm not really too familiar with. I assume this will cost me some gold. I do have 4,600. Let's do that then. 26. Okay, so that won't be enough to upgrade my city. Unfortunately, that's bad. Because I needed 3,500 for that. Nope, I can't upgrade it. Oh well. However, I can build... What was that building that I needed? That was some kind of skull? Yeah. But I assume I need one of these first? I think so. I could actually check that. In buildings. That's probably better before I actually decide to grab something here.
Using the encyclopedia.
So let's have a look. I just need to find it first, or I can just type skull into the search. I don't want to waste too much time for this though. Nope. Right, whatever, I'm going to grab... How's my public order right now? Probably best to check on the strategic map. Yeah, it's high in all of my regions except the one I just conquered. So I don't have to worry about that too much. Okay. Consecrated ground. Provides garrison. I think that's the one I need. Right, well, let's grab it then. Meanwhile, I need to take this settlement. I hope the resistance in there will be slightly bigger. Mostly because I want to go into proper battle.
None will escape.
Come on. Any defenses in here? Nope, I don't see any. Yeah, that's not a big garrison at all. 208 deployed and I got over 2000. So they have no chance. I'm going to auto-resolve this. I generally don't plan to use auto-resolve a lot unless it's a really pointless fight like this one. So occupy, because this was a slightly pointless fight to go into proper battle for. I mean, I outnumbered them 10 to 1. Alright, so my public order will be a little bit low in here, but that's understandable. Let's have a look. Minus 19 from cultural differences. Oh yeah, I can spread my culture if I recruit one of these guys. Dignitaries, but I think I need one of the technologies for that. Yes, I definitely do need an extra technology for that. Which was somewhere in here, I believe. I'm pretty sure it was somewhere in here. Come on. I can't seem to find it now. I probably missed it. Oh no, I can already recruit them. That's the one I needed. So I can grab one right now. And I'm going to do that. They are definitely going to be useful. So let's go for it. How much is that? Wow, 1100 gold. That's quite a lot of money. And I still didn't upgrade my city. I guess that will just have to wait a little bit. I can always do it later. So, I think I'm going to finish this episode here and continue in next one. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.